Hey guys, welcome back. I'm so happy to be here on a Sunday night. I hope you guys had a wonderful weekend and are ready and geared up for the rest of the week. And for many of you, you are also aware that we have a new moon this week. So my question to you today is, do you plan and set your intentions in cycles? So I'm going to kind of challenge some of you guys today because I'm sure some of you aren't aware, or I know for myself, it wasn't until last year that I actually started to tap into and actually begin to understand and get into contact with these things personally for myself. And it's something that I really think that we as women really need to jump into. And it's planning and setting our intentions on a monthly basis in a way that aligns with our businesses. So I'm going to jump into my notes, guys, because I have a bunch of notes tonight, and I'm going to share some intention setting with you guys tonight, also with our new moon cycle coming up, so that you are able to jump into that and really take advantage of all of the energies that are around us right now. So as you're joining me, please jump in, say hello. Hi, Donna. Hi, David. Guys, I'm not going to be ignoring you tonight, I promise. I just have notes, and I really want to make sure I stick to them. But please, if you're joining me for the first time, go ahead and drop new in the comments. Say hello. Let me know where you're coming in from. If you're jumping in from the replay, hello and welcome back. I'm so glad you guys are jumping in and saying hi. Guys, again, my name is Leah Moore. I am your social selling alchemist, the attraction marketing techie. Hey, Donna, thank you for saying hi. And also, just your overall fierce feminine Shakti leader. And part of being a Shakti leader is really learning to set intentions in a way that works for women. And as we know, we don't work the same way as men do. And part of that is because we work in cycles. We're not crazy, we're cyclical. And when we really start to tap back into the energy of the moon, and this is the cycle that we're going to talk about tonight, guys, we're going to talk about the moon cycle and how that can really truly transform and affect our businesses in huge and powerful and impactful ways. But as we work and live in a patriarchal society, we don't think about the moon cycle and how powerful that is. But if you really want to think about it, the energy of the moon is so strong that it affects the water, right? So we have the tides rolling in and out. This is a normal thing in our lives, and we understand this is part of, how the earth works. Well, if we're 70 to 80% water, how would us as creatures not also be affected by the cycles of the moon? So the gravitational pull of the moon also has a tendency to affect the way in which we are able to function as human beings. And so when we start to tap into that, we can actually begin to plan our days in a way in which we know we are going to be most effective in communication, the days in which we are going to be most effective in closing sales, the days that we are going to be the worst and least effective in communication, in which case then we probably should just go shut ourselves in and hide away. And I was actually in one of the groups today, and there's a girl who created a planner that is actually created for women specifically based on the cycles of the moon. And I thought, wow, that's amazing. I really tapped into it last year. I love it, but I've kind of gotten away from it myself. And I'm like, this is a great reminder for me to get into it. And then in 2 days, the 16th and 17th, we have a new moon cycle. So we are starting a fresh cycle here. So there's no better time for me to get restarted and reinstituted. So I wanted to share with you guys as well all about that. So hey guys, thanks for joining me. We're talking about the moon cycle today. So when we follow our cyclical calendar, everything changes. I'm sure you've noticed that your energy, your moods, your emotions, they fluctuate in your business, especially as women. Now, men, I'm sure that if they're in tune and they're actually listening, this happens. But of course, we've been trained in our patriarchal society to ignore our emotions, to ignore those gut instinct feelings that we have. So I thought, for the longest time that something was wrong with me, and how I could be super productive one day and be awesome and on fire and could just be cranking out information and cranking out ideas, and then the next day literally not want to do anything at all. I mean, I'm actually kind of feeling that way today as well. I really didn't want to jump into this, but I knew if I picked a topic that I'm passionate about, it would make it that much easier. So, honestly, when I began to realize, and this is also what the creator of this calendar also said, that when it began to realize the corresponding fluctuations in the moon phases, both personal and the actual physical moon cycle, and you began to track those up and downs, that life and business changed. It was like a night and day difference. So guys, we're sitting at the new moon. The new moon's coming up here shortly. And the new moon is a time for setting intentions. It's a time for planting seeds. It's about a time to open yourself to guidance and really just kind of tapping into internal information and really being quiet and giving yourself that time to really think about the things that you want to have happen in the next 28-day cycle. So even though it doesn't always feel like it, life is always on your side, and you just have to learn to find the joy as you navigate through the highs and lows of your own mountain, is what we're going to talk about tonight, because this new moon is in Capricorn. So Capricorn on the 16th and 17th is definitely no different. It is definitely going to be a dazzling lineup. So this entire year has already been a dazzling lineup, and we have 5 celestial bodies in this new moon. Okay, so this new moon, we have Saturn, we have the Sun. I'm sorry, we have Sun, we have Mercury, we have Venus, we have Saturn, and we have Pluto, all in the signs of Capricorn. I was actually just watching TV the other day, and on the kids station, they were saying, hey guys, if you get out really early tomorrow morning on the 15th, if you're up before the sun rises, you're going to see the moon, and you're going to see these 2 dots over here, and then you're going to see, if you stay up for a little bit longer, you're going to see 2 dots over here. And these are 2 additional or 4 additional planets that we don't typically get to see. You're going to actually be able to see them in the sky. So these are the 5 that we're talking about, and this is a very rare alignment. It's known as stellium. And having this many planets indicates that this new moon is going to bring a lot of earthly Capricorn energy for all of us to play with. So what does this mean for us? So Capricorn is a cardinal earth sign, which means that it holds the energy of leadership, hard work, determination, and groundedness. All of the things that I truly am embodying and embracing right now myself. So I hope that you are really on that pattern and on that path of embracing for yourself as well. So Capricorn is represented by a mountain goat. So I don't know if you guys have ever seen mountain goats. I actually had to study mountain goats this year with my son, and we were watching these mountain goat videos and how these mountain goats will be up in the tree. You know, like you've got a big old, you know, you think of a cat being very nimble, but when you think of a goat, you don't think about them being very nimble. They're up in the tree. Like not just a couple of feet off the ground, but up in the tree. They're up on the sides of the mountain. They have such nimble feet. They're able to climb and perch on places that don't even seem like there's enough space for them to be. So this is a good way of describing how the hardworking energy of Capricorn, with so many planets, plus the sun and the moon aligning in this constellation, are going to make it possible for us to make leaps as we progress in climbing our own mountains. So I know personally for me, my mountain is my business. You know, I've been working on climbing this mountain for a while, and you know, this is a perfect time to really take action, whether it be making small practical changes, again, implementing more of the cyclical planning into my business, but whatever it is, it's things that are going to bring more joy, more abundance, success, more love, whatever makes me feel good. Those are the things that you're looking for in your life. You know, Capricorn is a very practical sign. It's not necessarily about making huge, bold changes, although it's definitely supportive of that as well. It is really about making small yet effective shifts that get us closer to where we want to be. So for me, you know, I've noticed, and this is something that was also brought up in this, and I'm going to tell you guys exactly where I sourced all this information as well, because while I'd love to be the astrologer, I just don't have enough time in my life to do all the study as well. So I have some really great resources, and I will share those with you guys in case this is something that is of interest to you as well. But the last couple of years have really been focused on clearing and planning. So I've been clearing out a lot of disbelief in myself and disbeliefs in my business and disbeliefs in money issues, like money mentality issues that I've had in the past. So the last couple of years have really been focusing on clearing and then kind of planning where I really want to go and resetting my intentions. Well, now this year, and the energies that we have going on right now are all about supporting us to put those things into action, to put our plans into action, and really to, you know, excel with those. January, of course, is a huge month for, you know, it's a focus of action. Everybody's in action in January, right? Everyone sets their New Year's resolutions, and everyone gets to the gym, and everybody gets to, you know, starting their new diet, and everyone gets into action in January. So use this energy that you have right now and take advantage of it. Don't be afraid to push yourself a little bit higher, push yourself a little bit further. With this lineup of Capricorn planets, it's really going to be about helping us find our ambition, our strength. You know, while that's what it is, the new moon also has has a very soft and intuitive energy as well. So it may be a fantastic time for you to take action, express yourself outwardly, but there's also this energy that's pulling us to go deep within ourselves and to really connect to our heart center. And that's really where I think that's my focus for this particular new moon, is to really, tap into that heart center. And if you guys are interested, I'm happy to share a new moon meditation with you guys on the new moon. There are a couple that I love to do. There's a couple that I actually connect with. There's also some groups here within the Facebook community that I can actually connect you with as well if it's something that you're interested in. Also something that I will share in Love Fempreneur Society, because again, we're all about supporting the feminine energy and the masculine energy emergence so that we can create fierce feminine leaders. And to create this new level of conscious leadership. And part of that is also being aware of our energies and how it works in our body. So if you're interested in being a part of the Fempreneur Society, please let me know. Just drop a thumb down in the comments. I'd be happy to add you to our community and also to share with you any of the other resources that we use to help us to build our feminine portions of our business that are going to marry well with our masculine portions of our business. And if you have no idea what I'm talking about, you definitely need to be a part of the group, because this is something that I'm very passionate about, something that I have truly been embracing this year, and really just moving forward with how I am becoming the new leader that I want to have in my life, as well as helping other people to develop into that leadership role as well. So the new moon energy might be a great time, and it's always about, a time to reset, to really reset the intentions that you want, clear away the baggages from past relationships, past loves. But whatever you really want to use this energy for, this is energy that can serve you in whatever way you want. This new moon is very, very influential in anything you want, but you need to tune in and ask yourself. So I'm going to leave you guys with 2 questions tonight to ask yourselves during this new moon cycle. So remember, the new moon energy is 24 hours before the new moon and 24 hours after the new moon. So the new moon for us here in North America is set on, I believe it's at 9 a.m. on the 16th. So you have, starting tomorrow 9 a.m. basically until the following, the 17th, to really kind of tap into the energies of the new moon. So during this time, take a little bit of time for yourself. Grab your cup of coffee. Maybe this is your 5 a.m. ritual, your morning ritual for the day. Grab your cup of coffee, grab a journal, sit down somewhere quiet and really kind of reflect. Just give yourself a time to breathe. Give yourself a time to really, tap into your internal guidance system, because we're always being guided by things that are outside of us. But honestly, all of the answers that we need are internal. We are just remembering the answers that we need, but so often we aren't willing to get quiet and to understand that we have a lot more power within than people have from without. So here are the 2 questions that we're going to ask for this particular cycle. What is something that I could use support with? Now, this might be something that is emotional. It could be something that's with your business. It could be something that's within your relationships. What is something that you need, that you could use some support with? And what would you like this new moon to bring into your life? So what would you like this new moon to bring into your life? Those are the 2 questions for you this particular month. And I'm super excited to leave you guys with those. I really hope that that was information that was useful for you, and that you begin to think and investigate the moon cycles for yourself. If you guys are interested in that that planner as well, thank you for the hearts and love, whoever is giving those to me. I can see a couple of you guys are still on here. If anyone is interested in that calendar, I'm happy to send you the link. She actually has a free sample right now of the planner for the month of January. So anybody who wants that, let me know. And then also, I know that it's going to be released sometime this month. There's actual hard copy of the book on Amazon. She's releasing it, and I believe she's also supposed to have a sample of the February one coming up in a couple weeks if somebody needs that instead. But if anybody's interested, drop me a note below. I will send you the link to be able to download it for free, which is super awesome. And I'm actually I already have a beautiful planner that I won this year, but I actually think I'm gonna invest in it just because I really wanna dive into it and really kind of play with it more, because I understand, I know that when I I align my energy and my business and planning and my video series all around that, it can be so much more impactful. I'm so much more on fire when I'm actually in the right cycles. So anyways, guys, that's all I've got. And then I'm going to wrap it up really fast here for you. Hope you're having a wonderful Sunday night, and I will see you again really soon. Bye.